Here's an invitation for all of you thought leaders out there. Develop before you distill. Develop before you distill. Over the past 3 years, I've had the experience of really stepping into my own trail of speaking to something that had been developing within me, a level of expertise, a level of an area that it needed to be explored. And along the way, I was sharing my journey, documenting my journey for all of you to see, but mainly for me to really understand more about what it was that I was actually discovering. And along that path, there were a number of different times where people shared with me that my videos were too long, or that I had too many videos, or that they needed to just get the short clip. They needed the simplest way possible to understand the information coming at them. And to be honest, I resisted for multiple reasons. One of them being like I wanted to make sure that I was providing real service versus just pleasing them. As a recovering people pleaser, that was an important part. But the second part here, and the deeper part here, was that I was still developing it. I was still developing the understanding to the point where I can deliver it in a distilled way. And I invite you as a thought leader to give yourself the space to develop it as well. This space could come over the period of time. It could come over a period of actual conversation with different individuals. One of the reasons why in our Trailblazer Collective, we have one of our sessions and gatherings that we have that's just called the Thought Partnership Circles. And it's all about giving you both time and space to talk about something that you're trying to figure out that might still be a little raw, still undefined, and has yet to really has yet to get to the place where it is truly distilled and ready to come out to the world. And we do this for a reason, because there's a period of cultivating that thought leadership. And my invitation to you, the reason I invite you to develop before you distill, is because in the absence of allowing something to develop and ripen into what you really want to be saying with it, you run the risk of taking something that should be simple and providing it to the world as something basic. And for me, there's a distinction, a totally different distinction all around basic and simple. But the gist of this here is, without developing it, you run the risk of not actually saying anything of import or what you truly mean. And I want to invite you to give that its space. I'll add one last thing here before I end it here, is that in this way. Just because you're choosing to develop it doesn't mean that you can't bring it out live to others. You can't share it with others. There are 25-minute videos of me walking through Singapore, for example, trying to develop a new idea. Those same 25-minute videos have now, a number of the core nuggets from those sessions have turned into different daily distinctions, have become in short little distilled messages. And others, actually the same things, have actually been expanded into Sherpa series and master classes. There have been ideas for things that we're bringing into the collective and other types of conversations that we've had. But it took time, and it took space, and it took an intentionality to actually develop it. And now that we're here, you can't stop it. We're just letting it rain. And you're getting the most distilled droplets that I can bring. So for yourself here, what's one thought that you love to develop? And you know that, like, when you're in developing mode, you might be rambling. Things might go on a little bit longer. You may not have the most concise way of expressing things. I love to be in spaces with people at that point, because we help you discover the real gold in your thoughts and in the way that you show up for others. So if you're looking to experience something like that, come be a part of a thought partnership circle with us. It's something we do within our Trailblazer Collective, and this is our paid membership group to really spend time with a peer group of globally minded, socially conscious, and impact driven leaders who are looking for ways to take more of what they know to be true inside of them and bring that out into the world so that their internal vision can become an external reality. And we work with each other to help shape a future that's distinct from the past. And part of that is by shaping our own thoughts and being able to distill them, to develop and distill them out to the world. So if you're interested in being a part of a group of people who are taking this on heads on week after week and conversation after conversation, then go to niyama.com/collective. That's NIIAMAH.com/collective and apply, and let's have a conversation and see more about you. Until then, I want you to remember something. You got this, and we got you. Journey on. Hey, Niyama here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and then go ahead and leave one of your insights from today's video in the comments below. If you're looking to take this deeper, you can go and watch another video, or you can go to niyama.com/tribe to get exclusive invitation to our tribe member only events. I'll see you soon.